Great morning, YouTubers. Guys, I'm just here to tell you, you got to watch your circle. I'm telling you, because your circle makes all the difference on how you get through life. I'm coming at you real fast, right? I know you said she came out the gate. She didn't even do no introduction. She didn't even do nothing. But guys, this thing is heavy on my heart because I ran this morning with a bunch of ladies, and I had never been on this run, and it was a 3.5 mile run, right? And I had not ran in a long time. I mean, I do a boot camp and we do interval running, but not a running like where it was consistent, right? So we got on the run and I was like, okay, that first mile, I was like, okay, I'm good, right? Then probably about 1.5 miles, the lag started, right? Because my legs was like, oh, you ain't got this. You can't do this. And so I started lagging behind. It probably was about 7 of us, I think, that ran this morning. But anyway, so I started lagging because my legs, I'm telling you, I just couldn't get that push. And in my mind, I was saying, go, move, right? But my legs was just not doing it. And so I started lagging. I looked up and somebody was coming back for me. Is that not amazing? That is absolutely amazing. And it's so heavy on my heart because you have to, it did something to me because you have to see who you are running with, who's in your circle, who is around you. You know, it wasn't just about the run. It was about the support, the being there, not to say I sit around and I'm a whiny person or anything like that. But when those lean time comes and those downtime comes, you have got to know who is around you. You can't have somebody saying, oh, it's okay. You can just walk, right? You can't have somebody. You got to have somebody saying, come on, you got this, girl. You got this. You can keep going. You can make it to the finish line. You got this. You got this. You got this, right? And that's what she was doing. She said, we're going to take this step by step, start digging into your heels, just all these encouraging things, right? And I can't remember all of them, but I just know that she was there for me, right? And that made the difference. But not only was she there, she wasn't there to help me in my help me whine and complain, right? I'm on a no complain fast this week too, so that's another thing. I ain't doing that. But not only that, but she was there to give me the encouragement to keep going, to keep just going and whatever. And sometimes you got to encourage yourself. Like I said, I was running and I was talking to myself and I was like, you got this. You got this. You're more than a conqueror. Just all these things trying to keep my legs, keep them going, right? And so I'm talking to myself as well. But then when I looked up and I saw her coming back for me, guys, that meant a lot. So what I want you to do today is I want you to just evaluate, who are you running with? Who's in your circle? Are they supposed to be there? Because you have different seasons too when people come and go. And it's okay. It's okay. You don't have to stay with those same group of people because when the different seasons comes, the people also shift and change. And it's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Don't let anyone try to make you feel like you're not worthy, you don't have enough, or you're not qualified for them in this season. Because because God has qualified you. I think it's something that they say that about he doesn't qualify. He doesn't call the qualified. He qualifies the called. He qualifies the called, right? So I think that's how it goes, right? Comment down below if it's wrong, but you get the gist of what I'm saying. So you are qualified. You are qualified. You are more than enough. You are more than a conqueror. Just check your circle, right? Because you don't want those people that's dragging you down. You don't want those people that's got you in that same state, that's not pushing you, that's not encouraging you, that's not telling you you can go on, you can go forward. And you know what? Sometimes, like I was saying before, the seasons change and your circle change, right? Nothing wrong with that because sometimes your circle has to change in order for you to develop, in order for you to keep going, you know, because sometimes that circle might just be the very thing that's stopping you from progressing. I'm learning that right now in my personal, I'm doing a lot of personal development, and I am learning that sometimes the stagnant things were based off of that circle, not necessarily, you know, not necessarily some things that I wasn't doing, but that mindset. If you're around those people that are constantly in that same mindset of you, and they're not trying to grow or develop, and you're trying to grow and develop, that can be a weight, and that can pull you down because they can't see things like you see them, and they'll constantly keep saying, well, you might be okay. I mean, you can do that, but I don't know. If it was me, I wouldn't, you know, I don't know, because and then that starts getting into your spirit. It gets into your hearing. You got to cover this right here too. That's a whole nother topic. I'm just all over the place, but I just want you to check yourself today and find out, who are you running with? Who's your circle? Who is your circle of influence? You know, if you have a mentor, is it time to shift your mentor? You know, because they might be doing something different too. I mean, it's just do it. Just do a self-eval, right? And just check it out and see, and say to yourself, okay, is it time for me to start pursuing other things? Is it time for me to let some of this weight go? Do I need to let some of these people go from my life because they're no longer instrumental or beneficial to the place that I want to go, right? So, and then you gotta look at it too, like I did this morning when she turned around and she came back and got me. It was like, wow, she cares. She cares about my success, even if it was just a run, guys. It was the fact that she cared enough to come back, and it was like, okay, we're not leaving you behind. You coming, you come on, you got it. I was like, oh, my legs. No, I wasn't really whining. That's a lie. But I did say, you can go ahead. Don't worry about me. You can go ahead. Don't worry about me. I'll be okay. I don't want to prevent your run. And she said, no. We're not going to do that. No man left behind. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. And I was like, all right. She was like, what you did on your post yesterday? And see, sometimes you got to get them friends that'll remind you of stuff. She said, yesterday you had a post and it said, command your day. You got to command this run, Crystal. I said, well, hey, let's go. No, I'm being silly now. But just look around you and see who's in your circle. All right, you guys make it a fabulous, fantastic day. And I'm sorry I'm going in and out, in and out, in and out. I was trying to see what that red thing was, but it's one of my pendant lights. Okay, and I couldn't figure out what was going on. But anywho, you have a fantastic, fabulous day, and see who you are around and who you're running with, and if they're running with you, and if it's time for you to run without them. All right, make it great.